Oh, we need to talk again. Oh, this has been very, very, very difficult for me to make this video. Like, exceptionally difficult. I had a question I have been asking literally everyone. And I mean everyone that I know in real life. And I wanted to see what you guys would think if I was to do this. You know? It's not been easy. So, uh, it's been about 2 years now since I've done this, and I was thinking about doing something absolutely insane. Recently, I spoke to somebody that works at my old job, and it seems like the toxicity kind of died ish, and that was one of those things that I didn't want to step into again. And here's kind of the summary of what was going on. I was working at a place that was a redemption center and being paid under the table, which is actually illegal per se if you think about it, because I'm being paid for something I wasn't technically doing, and on top of all that, it was one of them things that I didn't feel fully comfortable just dropping everything and losing my social security. I wasn't being paid a lot. It was about $100 a week. So it's $100 may seem like a lot to a lot of you, and it is. That is basically, if you were to do the math, it's like 3 hours a day, and it wasn't a lot. So on top of all that, I was basically taking money from a job and getting money from the government, which, if they caught me, it could have been really tremendous and very tragic on my end. And it's uh, nitpicky. So overall, I was thinking about basically, if the toxicity is gone, because I don't want to ever go back through that situation. Probably one of the most mental breaking things I've ever gone through. Losing my job due to something personal, and then on top of that, the way she was treating me. I didn't want to go through that. But since it looks like she learned her lesson with another person, which I'm not going to get into details because it's the way it was personal, I don't want to talk about it. I mainly told the people that I knew personally myself versus the entire internet, because it could be like 20 people at this point. But I had a very, very good question for you guys to kind of see how many people would actually agree or disagree if it's a good idea to go back. As of right now, it is Tuesday the 14th of December, and I was thinking about waiting to see if I could possibly get a job with this program I'm in. It's been a very slow process. Not a lot of people are looking, and now there's a whole bunch of people looking for a job, or asking people to find a job, versus where I was 4 months ago, very, very, very deep in depression. And now, as we speak, I am at a situation where there's a lot of places willing to just take anyone. But I want to go somewhere that I'm very, like, I know that I'm going to be okay-ish. There could be some still toxicity no matter where I go, so it's not like I'm always going to be free from it. Could be at a warehouse, it could be at a restaurant, it could be under stress because of how fast something I had to do, things like that. No matter what I do, there's always going to be something. You're never going to be feeling comfortable. My dream job is to do YouTube, but at the same time, if you really think about it, it's still very stressful. Especially with editing. If I had an editor, I had to pay them. My channel could die at any moment, which it kind of is. Besides that, no matter where I go, whatever I do, it's always going to be stressful. So, I was thinking about giving or attempting to get my old job back, but this time, not under the table. If she's willing to give it back to me. We left off on bad terms. Things have changed. I have grown up. I have learned from my mistakes. I technically left and she basically fired me at the same time. It's not really going to reflect on me. And at the same time, I was putting family first before myself. So overall, I didn't leave on a horrible term. It could have been a lot better. And I wish I could have changed what I did. But besides that, the main question is, do you guys think it's a good idea for me to give my old boss a chance? Yeah, she kind of bashed me in a bad way, but we've probably grown from our mistakes, and I think it should be okay. But if something happens, I don't really care. I'll just leave again. I'll find something better. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of shit on me. But besides that, I didn't really want to ramble too much. But it's been very, very difficult because I'm like, I don't want to do this because I promised everybody I wouldn't. But I heard something changed over the time I've been gone. It was back in like 2020, early pandemic phase that I left. It was like early summer-ish when we reopened, and we had a huge amount of stuff that was just thrown on us when we reopened. It was just a hell hassle, you know? So it's not like we're like that anymore. Everything's okay. Everything's kind of slowed down. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be too much on me. And I definitely want to... One morning, when I find out that she's there, I want to wake up early in the morning, dress for the occasion, stand in front of that door, and wait for her, looking intimidating, and show her that I'm willing to work for her again. But I need more people to tell me if it's okay. I don't want to keep fighting with my mental state. I want to see how many people would want me to go back. Because at least I can work in the morning and get my afternoon to myself-ish. And then just have fun, you know? I don't want to be... Get up in the morning, get ready for work, leave in the afternoon. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Unless you like the night shift. Besides that, I love all of you. I'll catch you guys hopefully soon. I'll be commenting people in the comments below. Talking to you guys. I'm also going to have like a little post out soon. Also, check out the post I put out yesterday. And communicate with me. I'm willing to talk to anyone. I love talking. Besides that, catch you guys hopefully soon. I love every single one of you. And Ragers, out guys.